Welcome to Kentucky Gunslingers, and what we have here is the High Point 45 ACP. It's the model 4595 TS, which is one of High Point's pistol caliber carbines. Now, High Point, it's American manufacturer, American made carbine here, but they are a budget manufacturer, so you'll hear various opinions on the quality and uses. But in this bench review, we're going to talk a little bit about the high points, to use a pun, as well as some of the opportunities and some of the things to look out for. Because these are accessible, and a lot of folks like them. The price point's typically around $300, maybe less, depending on what's out there nowadays. But overall, I think you'll find there's a lot of value in that $300. So for this one, we'll start with some of the features. So TS, this is the TS model, which is tactical stock. You may see other versions out there where they're much plainer looking. They don't have the weaver rails that this has, or the skeletonized stock with the recoil pad on the back. The TS model does, which is really nice for features in case you wanted to use an accessory like a light or an optic or a laser. And the recoil pad, even though a carbine, pistol caliber carbine, is low recoil, it's a nice feature as well. It keeps it comfortable. The skeletonized stock, you can also get some accessories from High Point that will allow you to mount extra magazines there. So you'll have 2 extra magazines, 1 on each side, which is nice. It comes with 1 mag. Overall accuracy on this is fairly nice. It has an adjustable front post as well as adjustable ghost string on the back, which you can set for some different elevation as well. That's really nice. Weight-wise, comes in just around 7 pounds. There's a lot of metal, a lot of steel here in the receiver area as well as the barrel, but the rest is plastic, which we'll point out in a moment. It's a blowback design, so it does blow back and locks on when the magazine's empty, which is great. Pretty simple operation, which keeps it reliable. Now, I've shot this countless times at this point, and it has never malfunctioned on me, which you'll see a lot of reviews out there that say the same, that High Point, even though they're budget, they're known for their reliability, and they also have a great warranty to back their product as well. This one I've had no issues out of, nor have I on others that I've shot as well. But some of the opportunities here, first might be the safety, right? So the safety, flip down safety, super simple, but it's only on one side. So if you're a left-handed shooter, that's going to be a little bit wonky because there's not a safety mechanism on the other side. The other piece is it gets some static for its looks. It's pretty blocky looking. There is a lot of plastic, especially the front handguard's not the most comfortable when you're grabbing a hold of it. It's a big hunk of plastic, and you've got to get your hand around that bottom weaver rail. The stock is plastic as well as the handguard, which it's not uncomfortable, but it does give you some pause as far as, might not be something you want to carry into battle, but it's definitely a great plinker. It's just a little blocky, so some folks might not find it to be the most comfortable. I've had no issues in that regard with it personally. I feel like it's fine, especially for a nice plinker. I would trust it for small game hunting. It definitely could earn its marks there. If you're looking for something to carry into the brush with you, definitely not a bad option there. And a lot of plastic, as I've said. That's one thing that some folks have pointed out. Other side, you can see safety's not on the other side. Simple blowback design. There's no, brass deflector or anything like that on this. Just pretty basic pistol caliber carbine. Overall, especially for the amount invested in it, when you're talking less than $300 in most cases, it's a pretty nice option. I know some folks out there that use them for home defense, so that could be an option for it as well. Pistol caliber carbines are definitely a popular option there for home defense. And this is one of them. Being a 45, it's got some power in that regards. I've shot a lot of different types of ammo through it too, and it hasn't reacted differently really to much. I haven't found anything that it quote unquote doesn't like It's never jammed on me. Accuracy, 25, 50 yards, it's been pretty accurate. Generally, with a pistol caliber carbine, I don't go much more past 50. I have shot it at 75, and it's been fairly accurate at that range. It's not a precision rifle, so you're not gonna knock a crow's eyes out with it at 75. But it is serviceable. It's fun for plinking different distances. I personally don't mind the looks of it, so even just looking at it right now, I think it looks pretty cool, especially for what it is when you're looking at a little pistol caliber carbine. The weaver rails are pretty decent as well. So you've got one on top here, which would be good for an optic, one on the lower if you're looking for maybe a front hand grip or a light laser, something of that nature. That's an option too. I found that the sights are actually, even though they're super basic sights, you're looking at just your general front post that kind of even reminds me of maybe an AK in some regards, and just the really vanilla ghost ring on the back. I found that it's really serviceable and easy to use. So overall, a good plinker. I'd say, again, the strengths have been reliability. Accuracy at 50 yards and less has been great. As far as comfort, I've had no problem with it. I like this. I definitely like the recoil pad. Some of the opportunities have been, some folks might not like the safety. I'm right-handed, so not an issue for me. Blockiness, it's kind of blocky. Lots of plastic on it, so some folks might not like that. And also the one I was saving for the end is the breakdown procedure on this is fairly, it's actually kind of annoying. It's not the easiest firearm to break down and clean. It comes with a tool that High Point sends with it to clean it. So after you go through it once, you get it down, it cleans up really nice, and it's really reliable. It's pretty simple design, but you have to knock these pins out here, and we'll do a video to break it down to accompany this one at some point. But that's another thing that you'll see out there. It's just the breakdown procedure isn't the easiest overall to clean, but I would say once you do it once, you'll get it down, and it's fairly easy. So with that, thanks for checking out the video. Subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.